Hello, welcome to the Python advanced coding class. This is the first class of the term 2. You will learn fair a bit about Python, but for this class, we just starting. We just introduce everyone, setting up, and make sure everyone understand how to do Python, setting up accounts, and yeah, do some basics. So, okay, who done Python before and who know what is Python is? Raise your hand. Dev. Yep. Can you unmute?
Python is basically a coding platform where we can make games and make if you can try, you can make a website.
Close, yes.
It's a coding
The
coding language.
Yes, yes, it's a coding language. You can do a lot of things. Yeah, Python is probably one of the most popular programming language at the moment in the world. Essentially, nearly every single company, they have some form of Python, either in testing or actual coding. Amazon, in the early stage, the whole website is written in Python. So Python is super powerful. Okay, so, and it's very useful. Yeah, so that's why everyone, and it's very easy to learn. It's interactive language, so you actually can do step by step, line by line, and you can see things. It's a lot easier to learn than other programming language. So for your age, Python probably is very suitable. Okay. Now, I will put to start. I will put you. I ask you to create a Raffle IT account. So you need to create an account. The reason to do an account is that all your work is saved. Yeah, all your work will be saved and you can look at back later. So I put in the chat room. You go to raffleit.com. In the chat box, you create an account for me. I will guide you through. I will share some screen first. Okay, so this in Raffle IT account. Okay, once you create an account, so you go raffleit.com. You will see this. Look on the same page. Got this. And once you're in here, you do a sign up. If you haven't done it, you will be asked to create a username and password. You do sign up. Yeah. Well, because I already created, so I already logged in. But if not, then you put just email address, your password, and then you can start. So it's.
Is actually a password?
For Raffle IT, yes. When you sign up, they will ask you for email and password. You can create your own password.
Okay.
If you don't want to save your work, in the sense, you have another option, which is this, right? I can put into the chat box. You can go in here. So this one, what it means is when you close down your browser, everything disappears. You will be not saved. your work will not be saved and will be lost. So that's an option. I recommend using the raffleit.com so that you can save your work. For me, I already create an account. I should be able just to log in. For somebody else, if it's too hard, then you choose the second option. Okay, I give everyone a few minutes. Just try to create an account and try to help you. If you have questions, put in the chat box or raise your hand. We sort something out with you. Archie, you have a question?
So what's a display name?
Sorry,
What's a display name?
display name, you can put any name you want. Better put your name. For
Okay.
me, I choose Brilliant Kids. You can pick any name as long as unique. The password, remember, try to remember it so that you can log it on again later on to retrieve your work. Yeah. Thumbs up if you've done. You will go into the page like me, what I'm having here. Okay, good. Seems like everyone doing that quite well. It's good. If you can't, right? If it's too hard, you can use the second option, which is like this. The problem with this is it will, once you close the browser, you got nothing left. Whereas Raffle IT, they will save your work and you can come back. That's the difference. That's the only difference. So yeah. I prefer this way. Let's say, okay, I give everyone a little bit more time. Try to sort an account out. Who has? Just click on create. And then on the official language, you have to click Python. Yeah. Don't choose anything else. There's a lot of different language. We learn only Python. There's a lot more different language, but we don't learn them. We learn Python today. Say lesson 1, and 2.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you press create?
Yeah, you need to click create on the top left.
And then you press Python?
Select Python. The name I recommend using this. Lesson 1, term 2, 2022, so that you know what it is. And then click create. It will take a while to set up for you. But eventually, you will have something like this. So there will be main.py. There will be main.py. Then
So my one says in the privacy section, it says public. So does that mean anybody can view and like, does that mean anybody can view it and change it?
no, they can't change it. They can only see it. That's okay.
Because it says anyone can view and fork this REPL.
Yeah, they can view it, but that's about it. Yeah.
So I press create.
Just create. Okay, so this is in here. You just do print, open brackets. You need double quotes. Hello, welcome to advanced coding class. You need to have another double quote, closing double quote, and closing brackets. Just print. And then you click on run. You will see on this console, I will say, hello, welcome to the advanced coding class. That's what you see. So with this, you throw the first Python program. Very simple. You start simple, but then you go a little bit more advanced later. And so Hello World is first ever Python programming language. Everyone who learns a programming language, the first thing they learn is Hello World, which is this. Thumbs up if you've done it. I can quickly copy this into your chat. Just do that. If you can't type, you just copy and paste into your program here, and then click run. On this one, if you don't know how to do, this is the online. You just do the same thing and run. Also, we'll if you don't want to create an account, you can do that. If you got Raffle IT, you do this. Thumbs up if you've done it. It's very simple. Good. Right, so well done, everyone. You have created the first Python program. It's very simple. Now we move a little bit more. This is an advanced coding class, so we will introduce you a few things that is not like normal. So we expect a little bit higher advanced content. The first thing we learn in Python is data structure. Do you know anyone here know what is data structure? Or data type? What does it mean? Okay, data structure is it's just a way to store data, right? It's just a way, like the way you store things in the library. How do you store books in library? You put the shelves, correct? How do you sort it? We sort by type, by barcode, by type. Like magazine, they go into the magazine shelves. Books go to the books. Novel go to one. Scientific go to one. It's different. It's just this is a way to organize your data. We call data structure. The first basic data structure of Python is list. So anyway, I put you today the one with the hash here is called comment. Okay. What comment mean? You can write things in there, but Python will ignore it. So Python will go through the line number 1, say print this. They will print hello, welcome to the advanced coding class. The next line, which is line number 2, they see the hash, which is a comment. So Python will do nothing with that. So we can write anything. Today we learn about data structure list. Okay. So Python will not do anything. What list does? For example, today, my class name equal to G del code. So this is what in our class, right? There Nina, Minor, Justin, Leon, and a few more. But anyway, this is an example. Maybe Lucas, it's too many. So I just leave it like this. So this is called a list. Okay. This is my first list. Okay. So the line number 2, number 3 are comments. What it means is the Python will ignore it. Line number 4 is not a comment. You see the color is different. My student names is a list represented by a square bracket. Open square bracket. Inside, every item is separated by a comma. So in here we have RG, we have Bell, we have Cole, we have Deb, we have Jemima, we have Justin, we have Leon, we have Lucas, and it's closed by a closing square bracket. That's called a list. So this is the list. Empty list. This is an empty list. Okay. Empty list, we just have a opening square bracket and closing square bracket. Whereas this is not an empty list because they got stuff inside. So in here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should have a square bracket. Are you on Roseanne? Are you on iPad or something? You should have a square bracket.
No, I'm on a Mac.
Mac, there should be a square bracket. I'm
I
pretty
can't-
sure.
I can't find it.
I'm pretty sure there's one on top of it. So like if you look on top of a number or something, there should be a square bracket.
Yeah, let me see. Where is it? Mac keyboard. Let me see where it is. Mac keyboard layout. Square bracket is just above return keys. See that? You see when you press enter? Just above it is a square bracket. You found it, Roseanne? Okay, so this is we got an empty list, and this is a non-empty list. How do we? So what this list is? You saw the first name of. Well, I'll assume this is all the students in my class. We got a lot more, but because of the, I don't want to type too much. So just say, okay, this is the student name in my class, and then you can print. We have the student names in my class. Then you do this. In here, there will be a easy /n. It's called new line. What does it mean? Is they will maybe I have it's a bit more advanced, so maybe just do this. For E in my student name, print I then you need a space. Okay. So this is what this program does. Okay, this is the for. This is the loop. If you do programming, you should know about loops. What this statement does. Okay. So we have a data structure called list. List contains all the names. Then you do a print, student names, my class R. We want to go through the list of student names. So we got a special syntax called for I. I is just an arbitrary variable in my student name. What it means, what it say is, I will go through all the things in the list my student name, and then I will print out, I will print that, and then I will print a comma and then a space for that. Okay, let's see what the program does. Oh, they got a space like this. This. Okay, this looks much better. So what they do, they go through the names in the list and print them out. And they say, hello, welcome to advanced coding class. The student names in my class are RG, Bell, Coles, Jemima, Justin, Leon, Lucas. There are a few more, but yeah. Is that cool? What does it mean? So you can print out all the names of the students in the class in just one line. Okay, I leave it here for a minute. What I do is I will copy this to the chat. If you can't do it, you can copy and paste into your program and run. And let me know if you hit any issue. I try to fix it up for you. Thumbs up if you have any issues, and then we try to help you. Mihika.
I did the code and it worked, but I have a confusion about what was the I function again.
I is just a temporary, what I call temporary variable.
As
Temporary,
in,
what does it mean is, it's a temporary. Temporary is mean they just go there and they just exist inside the list. Okay, so in here I will explain a little bit more. This is the command. Okay, where I will what does it mean? Is I only exist within this. It's a temporary, right? So it exists within this for loop. So I in this mean I will iterate. I will go through this list. It's a special syntax of Python. So say we can do entry. Maybe names. Probably names better. So name here.
oh, okay.
Name here is a temporary variable.
Oh, so it's just like typing name. It's like any other variable.
Or maybe put my name to be better. My name is a temporary variable. Okay.
Okay.
My name has meaning only within this loop. Okay.
Okay.
So if you run it, it's still doing the same thing. Okay, make no difference. But I try to make it more understandable, more visible. So okay, my name is just a temporary variable that only exists here. But if I do print my name, yeah, what do you expect? What do you think?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, let's try this and you will understand. Oh, my name we have the last, which is Lucas. But if I do my name here, what do you think is going to happen?
It's gonna repeat the first name.
If I do my name here, what do you think is happening? Do you see the hint, line number 8? You see the underlining red?
Probably because you haven't introduced this variable before.
Correct. You haven't introduced that, so they don't understand. Okay.
Yep.
So a variable, you need to declare it first before you can use it. That's pretty much the rule for every single programming language. You have to declare it first. You have to declare and you have to assign a value.
Okay.
Okay. So in here you go through a list. You can do more. What? Okay. You can do a little bit more tricky. Student age. So let's say I just do a random number. I don't know your age, but 8. And we're done with the mixes. 8, 10. Eleven, 8, 9. And you can do like this. So we have a group of students, name and their age. What can you do? We can say my name, as age, I can do like this. Okay, so I have a quick question. How do, okay, let's say we have got a task to say, I have a list of names and their age. And I want them to print out, say my name, the name with their corresponding age. For example, in this example, Archie, age number 9. Okay, 9 years old. Belle is 8. Cole is 10. Jeff is 11. Jemima is 10. Justin is 8. Leon is 9. Lucas is 8. Now, for this one, I actually this program can only print so this program can only print name. Okay, so we want to print the name now. The example that I put you before, you can go through the name and print. Now I want to print names and age. Is everyone clear? My assignment to you is how we can do it. Deb.
A question.
Yeah, sure.
You know the thing that's before the name and the thing that's after name.
Can you speak closer to the thing? I can't hear you.
Can you
very
hear me
clear.
now?
Yeah, better.
So the thing after name, you know how it says the character and an S?
I can't
What's
hear you,
the-
Deb. You need to talk closer.
What's the character after before the S in the name?
This one,
Yeah, that one.
it's like percentage
Oh,
characters. It will be at letter number 5 normally.
okay.
You see number 5.
Yeah,
You see that? You just type that one in.
yeah.
Okay, I will explain to you what does it mean. I will go through the student names and I say put the name. What is percentage S means is S means string, okay? Because we know the name, each of the name here is a string. Say I want to have a name with a variable. I want to append a string to name, and I will be using my name. And what is my name do? Is my name go through the list of names. That's why we've got names, Archie's, name Bell, name's Cole, name Jemima, Justin. Does it make sense? We say, okay, use this variable, append to the string name. And that variable is a string. S means string. This S means string.
Okay.
What S means is, okay, append a string to names using this variable. What this percentage say? Replace this percentage with this, and it is a string type. Treat it as a string. So what does it go? It goes through the thing here, print name. Okay, I hope you understand.
Yeah, I do. I do. Thank you.
I put into the chat box for you. If you can't do it, I put in here into the chat box. I just remind everyone this is an advanced coding class, so it will be a little bit more advanced, but I try to slow down and make sure everyone understand the issues. I give everyone a few minutes, try to understand this and try to help if you have an issue. Okay. Mihika, do you have a question or you?
I'm done with my question. I just forgot to lower my hand.
Okay. Anyone have any question? Do you understand what it is? I give you a challenge here. If you understand it. Okay, I want to do name and age together. So I want to say name is Archie, age will be 9. Name is Bell, age will be 8. So that is a challenge. It's not easy. So, okay, so my challenge to you is there will be started name, Archie, age will be 9, name, Bell, comma, age will be 8, name, go, age 10. So when they print out, they're gonna print like this. That's my challenge. Okay. My challenge is to do this. This means you can iterate through names, but I want just name. So we have a thing called name, and a thing called age. I want to go through this and print out properly. There are 2 ways to do. One is nicer than the other one, but it's harder. So I will leave it here. Get anyone try. Make sure I give you maybe 2-3 minutes. Try it out. It's not easy. That's a hard challenge. I want to print name and age together. Yes, Jemima, great jobs, right? You can print them out, but not together. But my challenge is, okay, if you want, you can do like, I mean, the most basic thing is like this. Age in nice to print age you can do this, but it's not what I want. Okay, so we can do name, RG, and age 9. You can go through all the name and age. Okay, so it's not bad, but if you've done this, congratulations, you're doing well. Okay, percentage here mean for who? For depth, right? This percentage means say replace whatever percentage index in this string with this value. The value of this will be put into here because you see 2 of the percentage there. Say, okay, replace the value in my name with this as a string. That's what that means. And here say replace whatever percentage in here with the value of age. D means digit, it's a number. D means it's a decimal number, the digit. So You can go through here and replace 9 to H. Replace 8 to H. Be with this. This is okay, but it's still not nice, right? I want to do something cooler. Okay, I give you a trick. We use a function in Python. We have a function called zip. It's very cool function. So what we can do, we can do like this. My name H in zip. Name. So we combine them. So we want to comment this one now because we don't want Python to do name, and then we want to do comma I my name my age. Okay. So what does function do? Say iterate my name to student name, iterate my age to student age, print out name, replace whatever the first variable into here as a string, the second variable into 8 as a decimal number or digit, and print it out for me. So what it does, you see that we've got name, which is 9, about 8, equals 10, def 11 to minus 8. So we have a whole name and age together using this. So let's say in your school, your teacher say, I want you to print out the student name and their age. For me, all you need to do is just this one line. So we use a special function called zip. What zip do is will iterate through. They will iterate through the all possible positions of the list and return it. This is advanced. This is quite advanced. Even if you do Python for a year or two, you still don't understand this. But anyway, this I give it to here. You don't need to understand them. You can do the other way, or you can do this way. But this way is way cooler. Okay, I will copy this into your chat. So that you can do it. I'm not. Okay. So this is called list. We got two data. Today we learn mainly data structure called list. I don't understand what you say, Ashley. Oh, here. This. Okay. There. I copied the whole thing. Okay. So this is the beauty of Raffle ID. Why I Okay, if you don't have Raffle ID, right, you can go into here. But I prefer that you have Raffle ID so that you can save the work and play around with it later. You can do this. You can run. It's still doing the same thing, but if I close it, you can't. If I close one down, you lost everything. Whereas in Raffle IT, you save it in lesson 1, term 2, 2022. Okay, I think we nearly finished the lesson. Anyone want homework? I can do more. Okay. So this is very I want you for homework, right? I want you to find another way, not using this. So you don't do this, okay? You don't do this. You need to find out yourself another way. You need to find out yourself another way to do the same thing, like this. So I want you to find another way that print this one out, given you have these two lists, print out, not using the way I teach you just now. You use another way. Okay. And my hint for that is using, okay, so homework, find another way to print out using this hint. Use a function called range and length. Length is a built-in function and range also a built-in function. Okay. That's your homework. I think we've run out of time. I give you the hints. You have to do the search yourself, the learning yourself, not copy and paste my word. So in lesson 2, the first 5 minutes, I will go through this. I put here so that when I open lesson 1, I know what is the homework. Okay, I think that's about it. Any last question? I want to gauge how do you feel? Easy, hard, super hard? How do you feel? Type in the chat. I want to see how you feel about easy, medium, hard, super hard, fast, whatever. Type whatever you think in here so that I can adjust for the next class. Medium, hard. Just type your gut feeling. It's okay. You don't have to. How do you feel? That's all. So that I can adjust for the lesson 2. Okay. Remember the assignment? Well done, Monisha. Everything is easy. Monisha, try to do the homework. Try to use another way to print. I already gave you all the hints. You just have to do Googling, do it. Everyone else as well, if you can, try to do it. It's pretty cool. Compared to the last term, probably will be slightly harder, slightly. Not that much harder, but I give you more challenge depending on your level. All right, I hope you enjoy the class.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have to say bye-bye. And everyone now, you can say bye-bye.
Thank you.
I see you in the next class.
Bye.
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 Okay, bye-bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.